In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendigeddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
That's better. I'm guessing that's better. I caught myself so good. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh, you look like I just came out of a friggin' dust storm. A freezing cold dust storm. Just left my daughter's softball game. It ran over. So sorry I'm late by 3 days? 3 days late. Girls got softball games. Trying to juggle everything, but we're doing it. Happy Monday. Be friggin' Monday. Man, we got some people in the house already. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate it. Man, this is going to be a little fun stream. We got some Ascot samples here to taste through and some catching up to do. But like we always do, I grabbed a sample out of the 1 Ounce Wednesday box when I walked by it. And no spoilers in the chat. Wait, hold on. Gotta get my hand in focus first. I'm a rookie. All right. No spoilers in the chat if you can see it. If you can't see it, then we'll find out together what it is. Blind pour to start this Monday evening. My stomach feels a little not great also. I know you can't tell. And I would be a terrible spokesman for a lot of pharmaceuticals that should make me look a lot better than I look. But been on that GLP-1 shot for a while now. I've dropped 30 some pounds. But it seems to have stopped working altogether as far as making me less hungry. And all it does is literally make me nauseous throughout the week. So I'm feeling the effects of that. If it's not that, then it's something else got to be that. I feel like this every week. It's just the stomach. And weirdly enough, a lot of times I get super nauseous. I'm like, oh, Portsy's going to spew. And then all I have to do is sneeze. And then it goes away. I don't know. America. We will start the stream with the blind pour, and we'll get into the Ascots. By the way, the scoring scale that I'm judging this off of is not the same scoring scale as I judge the Ascots off of. The scoring scale for these pours and for anything I score on my channel uses... Damn it, Matt. Is this it? There it is. That's my scale. I say a lot of things aren't my jam, but I still give them not my jam scores. Because I guess I can see when they're pretty good. Even though they're not my jam, they can still be pretty good in general. I don't know. But anyway, that's how my scoring scale works. Not a lot of thing touches the 9s. Pretty difficult to get into the 8s. And so there's that. I'll go over the Ascot scoring a little later. The color on that is beautiful. Shake that down, work that body, and shorty. That's just a Nelly song. All the bad bitches stand up. That's just good. Ooh, that smells Wow, that one, like a pear, like a oaky boozy pear. Some sort of a finished rye, maybe like that reminds me of like a friggin', oh boy, like a barrel rye, like a seagrass, like a rye and seagrass. It is fruity and bulbous. Little black cherry. Yeah. It smells very interesting and nice. Yeah, there's a lot of pear action happening in here. And I do love a nice pear. And not one of those green pears, like the friggin' shaved, the one that shave their chests and they're all like their underarms and like the ones that are like nicely well groomed, the green ones. No, I like the fuzzy pears, the brown fuzzy ones. They got a little like, you can scratch them and they're like a short haired dog. You can scratch it and it's like, oh, that's good. Yeah, so I like my pears. Wait, are any pears fuzzy or are they just brown? Am I mixing up two fruits? Well, if pears aren't fuzzy, then I like to scratch a kiwi. So suck it. Ooh, very interesting nose on this. This might be a rye. It could possibly be a bourbon, but I'm leaning more towards like this being sort of a finished rye, but let's put her down the hatch and see how she does. There's a wild amount of pear on the palate, too. Wow. I haven't had that much pear on a whiskey in forever. That's weird. Oh. I might have to sneeze or throw up. One of the two. Bear with me. We'll figure it out together. Oh, please. Oh, now it's going away. Thought I was going to be able to sneeze out my nausea. Next time. I think I've had a Monday drink since last year. Up versus the 10-year Four Roses single barrel at 114 proof. Nice. Sounds good. Those Four Roses picks are delicious. Oh, man. My stomach hurts right this second. Listen, this isn't me giving up. I'm not going to give up. This will pass. This too shall pass. Like the kidney stone that I passed a couple months back. $6,000 emergency room bill. That won't pass as easily. That's going to be a bitch. A bit of a biatch. But the stone passed and this nausea will pass. We'll work through it. Missed the first minute, went back and watched it at 1.5x speed to catch up. So I talked like normal. That's like you watching a normal person talk. Yeah. Jeff Wilden. Oh, man. Over 100 pounds. Nice. I think I need to switch to a friggin' other one. I'm on semaglutide, and I probably need to switch to the other. I don't know how I can look like this and be on GLP-1, ADHD medication, and testosterone replacement therapy. I should write them all letters and threaten to advertise for them. You want to look like me? Pharmaceutical drugs are for you. They can't stop the eating. Don't stop the eating. There is like almost like a little bit of juniper on here. There is a slight bit of like a ginny ordeal happening here. I do like a gin finished rye. Oh, friggin'. Oh, I got some. Oh, yeah. Jared ordered me some finishing barrels today at Barrel King. Friggin'. Pumped. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. but I'm pumped. It's going to be noise. Man, this is an interesting pour to start the night off. Heck yeah. Maybe I got a burp. That was probably it. Nice spice. Nice and layered. Has a bit of like a pears there. There's a little adhesive note in the middle of that as well. Interesting. I'm going to ignore that part. Chalk it up to it being a sample and probably being in that box forever. That is really good. I like that. I'd like to explore that more. Whatever this is, I'd like to explore more. From head to toe. It's very full-bodied. There are dark notes. There are high, bright, like zingy notes as well. The front of the palate, a lot of like zippy, like a zip line on the tongue that falls off into a big thick splatter of like viscous, not necessarily char notes, but like sort of that, like cast iron skillet on the back of the palate. The nose smells more finished than the palate tastes. I'm going to say it's a very, very good. That's a 7.9 for a blind sample pour. That is very good. Holy shit. I've done that before. Not necessarily with this exact bottle, but pear on that. Maker's Mark Cellar Age 2024. 12 years old, 119.3 proof. What I mean by I've done that before is when you go in expecting like a bourbon or whatever, and then you get something completely different. And then the first thing that pops in your head is like a different grain. So I was like, it smells like a rye. It wasn't rye I was smelling. It's literally the opposite. It's wheat. So, not embarrassed by it. That happens a lot. It happens a lot where you taste something and it throws you for a loop. But that, why does it have so much of a pear on that? I wonder if I have more. Was 2024 the first year? I think it was. I think I do have more of that I can explore. I wonder, let's pull up ADHDscoreboard.com. ADHD scoreboard. I want to see what I gave cellar aged originally. Let's see. Oh, there's a friggin' search bar. Oh my gosh. Makers. Go. Maker. The two times I reviewed, so 2023 was the one I reviewed, 8.24 and then 8.2. Those must have been the 2023 release. I know one of them was. Yeah, because I reviewed one on 9/26/23 and 8/2/24. Huh. I can't believe I gave a Maker's Mark product. Maybe I'm falling in love with Maker's Mark. Maybe that's just my thing now. Interactive Mogul says, underrated bourbon YouTuber. I need to be rated properly. Someone needs to properly rate me. Dang it. Kiwi, Matt likes hairy pears. Sneeze and throw up at the same time? No, I won't do it at the same time. It's one or the other. It's usually sneeze. 13-year limited edition Flying Ace. What the heck is that? The heck is a Flying Ace? Trizepatide was way better. See, that's what I gotta think. I gotta get off this semaglutide crap. All it's doing is making me puke sneeze. Now 21 is really good. Spiteful Bum. I love that stuff. Mississippi Buckeye in the house. I have money from Louisville. One more day here than heading home to the rest for the Spillway Block Party Drop. I know that Spillway is a store, but if you put that in any other chat and any other industry, no one will know what the hell you're talking about. Spillway Block Party Drop sounds like it could literally be anything. So Buckeye sample should be there. Oh, heck yeah, thank you. Happy Viking protein drink. What the heck is that, Jim? You have some pear on Rebel offerings? That's interesting. Another wheated bourbon. Did our team win tonight? No. Our team lost 20-8. 20-8. Stag 25D. So I need to find a Stag 25D because I've heard so many good things about it. And I need to find an Elijah Craig barrel proof. What is it? B525? Is that the one people are raving about? B525? Need to find one of them. All right. So I have Ascot Awards. We are honored to have you participate as an official judge in the 2026 Ascot Awards. I think this is like my 4th year doing it. Incredible. They keep having me back. The way that the scoring system works, it's a scoring scale from 60 to 100. If I score the product 60 to 75, that means it's not recommended. Does not recommend nothing. I don't recommend nothing. 75 to 79 is honorable mention. 80 to 89 is a very good product. It receives a gold medal. 90 to 94, exceptional, platinum. And I need to talk to Fred about this because 95 to 100 is excellent, double platinum. And the last time we went through this together, I definitely feel like the word exceptional is better than excellent. I think excellent is less than it should be. Should not. Exceptional is better than excellent in my books. The way I would say it. That's just the way I work. 95 to 100 is a double platinum. Let's see. Multiple judges score each sample. And then they do this pretty cool. They drop, like if there's an outlier score, they drop it. Like if somebody gives it like a way far away score, they drop that score. But they take the average of the judges' scores. But if something is way far off, then they drop that score. Using a Glencairn glass to ensure consistency across the panel, and then taste all categories together in one sitting. So if I decide to do craft bourbon tonight, that means I need to taste all the craft bourbons tonight. I can't do half of them today and half of them tomorrow. That would be unfair. So if I do craft bourbon, that will be all I'm able to do because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Or I could mix some up here and do a wheated bourbon, some finished bourbons, blend of straight bourbon. Oh, I kind of like that idea. Blend of straight bourbon. And if I do that, that's 3, 6 of those. Then there are single barrel rye whiskeys I could do as well. Oh, yeah. Special barrel finished whiskeys. There's 3 American whiskeys in here. Let's do this. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? I want to see what you guys say. If you want to see me make funny faces, we could do craft bourbon. because craft bourbon, you never know what I'm going to get. And some stuff is good, and other things will make me make funny faces. But that's not just in that category. There are other categories that I could make some funny faces for. I mean, there are so many people that send in like these bottles to enter the awards that some stuff I've never heard of before. And craft things can get real interesting. So do you want to do just craft bourbon, or should we do blend of straight bourbons plus another category or two? What should we do? Flying is phenomenal bourbon whiskey distilled in Indiana and bottled in Holland, Michigan. Sports aviators in the Navy. I think I've seen that before, possibly. We lived in Grand Haven for a little while when my wife was travel nursing in Muskegon. Then we lived in Muskegon for a bit too. So I went to Holland a couple times, bourbon hunting. Nice little town they got there. Nice little Dutch town they got there. Exceptional is better than excellent. That's what I thought. My mom says, love your funny faces, blend of straight bourbons plus. Nobody else cares. That's fine. Do the craft. Yay! Finally on the Tin Cup 10-year train, right? I told all about that. That's been years and years. 100% craft, says Keegan. All right, craft, blended straight plus. So we have a few for craft, a couple for blend. I guess the tiebreaker goes to the super chat. Craft it is. All right, let's do craft. All right, so I don't know what any of these are. Obviously, it's blind. All I know is that it's in the craft bourbon category, and I know the ABV. Yeah, they're totally blind. So I won't. The fun thing about this is it's totally blind. The unfun thing about this is there's no payoff tonight. Like, we don't get to figure out what they are. I won't know what these are until after the awards are over and they send me like a reveal key. So after they do that, then we can go back on a live stream and go back to see what I thought about these. All right. So there are a whole bunch of these. Do I have this many clean glens? Yeah, I should. All right, 101s. Let's start with, let me find them. There we go. Look at this big box of that. 49 samples in here this year for me to score. 101.4, 101.5. Ooh, look at. That's a Haribo raspberry candy. Don't know how that got in there. Who had those? Put it in my pocket. 10. Okay, here we go. 101.4, 101.5, 101.6, 101.7, 101.8, 101.9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. Holy crap. That's a buttload. You know what? That's fine, because these aren't things that I sit through and talk about a lot. There's literally things that I taste and score. These aren't like big things that take me forever to do. I do take my time a little, but that's all. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. I have Glens in the dishwasher. So hold tight. Hold tight, I say. Okay. I thought there were more in there than that. That's fine. We have plenty. All right. First one is 101.04. So keeping in mind the scale, scoring scale. And I'm not going to finalize my numbers just yet. So I'm just going to scribble them on the sheet while I do it. Pen. Oh, Matt. If I could get it together any day now would be great. Pencil. Pencil works. All righty. Whew. All right. 101.4. Did I go 11, 13? Yeah, so I don't like, they give different samples to different judges. So, yeah, not all of my samples are in order, or, you know, some people got some things, other people got other things. That is crafty. Wow. Okay. That is super unique. Very earthy. Unique, earthy, oily. When I say unique, I mean like there's a different process or something in that. Maybe it's pot stilled or something. That's really good though. So the way I go about these is just like if I think it's a gold medal whiskey, then I say is it low in my head. I'm like low gold or high gold. So I also in my head think this is a craft bourbon. This doesn't. I'm not comparing this to anything else other than in my mind what a craft bourbon should be. There's no age statement on these. As far as what I know, all I know is proof, and it's a craft bourbon. That, to me, I could go gold. I could even go platinum. But for that first one, I'm going to score it an 89, which is the highest number I can give a gold, which means that other judges could agree that it's gold. Other judges could agree that it could say it's platinum, and then, scores average out. But that was like from the nose to the palate, super pleasant, super cool. I'm excited to find out what that one is at the end. So 101.4, 101.5. Next up, since you went craft, I'm pouring some 150 proof Corbin Cash bourbon to share your pain. 150 proof, huh? I don't have anything that high here. The highest I have in the bunch is 116 proof. The first one I tasted was 93 proof. This one is 107 proof. Next up, Janoi Kresva, I love you too. 10-year Driftless Glen, I haven't. Is it awesome? I bet you it's awesome. That's Wisconsin, right? A 1,000 milligram gummy? What would that do to me? What would a 1,000 milligram gummy do to me? Since I don't dabble at all. Probably that would probably put me on friggin' Pluto. Trampled apples, like apples that have fallen from the tree in the fall, and they've gotten wet a few times and then kind of like walked on by whoever walks in an orchard. I think that might be from the same place, just a higher proof. Maybe a little, I don't know, bronze comes to mind. It's bronzy, it's earthy, it is vegetal, but also like a little bit of rotten fruit, which is good. Man, it's a 91. If I gave that the first one 89, that's a 91. So that is like a low platinum metal. It is earthy, rotten fruit. Musty in a good way. So if I'm scoring these like on my scale for the channel, obviously the scoring is going to be way different. Keeping in mind that these are just competing against craft bourbons, that's what I have to look at it. I have to take all of my what is it? Objectivity or subjectivity? Which one is it? The one like my personal preferences. I always get this wrong. I have to take those completely out of mind, set those aside, and just look at it through a different lens, just a taster's lens. And I can do that. Oh, shoot. There's one on here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Oh, I didn't even see this. Yeah, come on. Focus. Oh, can you read that? Peated. There's a peated one in here. I'll have to taste that one last. Oh, no. All right. You know what? I'm going to go into it objectively, subjectively. I'm going to go into it with an open mind. But that's not going to be till the last one. 1016 is next. First two, pleasant surprises. Not too bad. Actually, pretty damn good. I have had some craft whiskeys in from the Ascots that have been unique, to say the least. And by unique, I mean really not up my alley. Like, or anyone's alley, probably. Okay, 1016 is next. This one is 58.9 ABV, so 117.8 proof. I just like to coat the glass, give it a nice little chance. Objectively. And I don't even remember what I was. Good old JT Malik. I'm hoping to get a red label of it soon. What's a red label Malik? 1,000 milligrams will make you begging to be on Pluto all alone. Oh no. Craft Train tonight. Next up, Ben Holiday, then Southern Star, then JT Malik. Hell yeah. Southern Star. That is from Southern Distilling, right? Could have brought the boot-looking dude back. What's the boot-looking dude? PJ Whiskey, what are you talking about? Boot-looking dude. Average F 160, 1,000 will have you bugging out. I'd probably go to if I took 1,000 milligram gummy, not gonna lie, I'd probably go to the emergency room. Because that'd be another $6,000 bill. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this one, I would say, smells more like almost more legacy, almost kind of Buffalo Tracy. Very sweet and cherry. Well, far less craft than the first two. My spidey senses are what's going on here. That's phenomenal. Holy shit. Who does number 3 work for? What is that? Oh my goodness. Okay. Taste competition whiskey, craft bourbon, 58.9% ABV. This sucks so bad. I don't know what this is. Having to wait. It's weird because now that it's gone, the first 2 pours, the aftertaste of those still kind of linger on the tongue. But this, that is so lovely. Oh my gosh. It's like red fruits and cream. It's like a maraschino cherry cream, or like a, since we're doing the Ascots, I'll go full Fred Minnick. It's like a marzipan cream. That's a legitimate easy double platinum. I'm gonna put asterisks next to that because I need to know what that is when I get my results. I'll put 3 asterisks next to it. That's I think the highest score I gave anything last year was a 97 for anything. And you kind of, I'm going 98 on it. That's a truly, I don't know, where do I put this? I'll put it up here next to Ascot so I remember. That's really good. Hello. Oh my goodness. All right. Too many to taste to be taking my time. Okay, I gotta make a note. Fantastic. Cherry, cream, so balanced. Like exceptional. That is exceptional. It is so like, there's like oily stuff and then there's cream. That was really creamy and had no telltale signs of it being anything ultra craft. It was just like a new tasting experience that, if I tasted that blind on my scoring system, let's just, for example, if we did it by my scoring system on the channel, it's in the 8s, and that's really not that easy to do, especially nowadays when I'm being a friggin' tight ass. This is what they call me, Mr. Tight Ass. And I don't even have an ass, so it's weird. All right, 101.7's next. If I get to 101.11, do not let me pour it. That's the peated one. Sometimes I get to talking. 101.7. Oh, that's already been used. Damn, I hope there's some driftless stuff because holy damn, some of those 10-year barrels taste like stag. Yeah, So this is truly blind. With there's no stage of distillation listed. There's no age listed. Nothing like that. So just craft bourbon and the proof. The only thing that can give something away, which I know that they do it because, and it makes sense. Like if I tasted this peated one in the middle, that peat's gonna stick with me through the rest. So for them to like note that it's a peated product is for the taster to know like, hey, this one's it's doing the rest of the bourbons in the category a favor, so you don't taste it before you taste other things. So if there's a craft, and I'm not looking for anyone to say what this is. Obviously, I don't want that at all. So please don't if you know. But if you had a 90 proof peated craft bourbon in like you know what it is. I'm sure. But if you know what that is, don't mention it. Please don't say anything. But I'm just saying there's probably not a ton of peated 90 proof craft bourbons on the market. This is 101.7 90 proof craft bourbon. This one's very woody. It's like a fermenting fruit, and like you were camping and they cut down trees, and there's a soggy log or a soggy tree stump that you sit on, and you sit on it and a piece of it breaks away and it's got moss on the outside of it. It's kind of like a rotting tree trunk, but it still makes a good seat. And then when you stand up from it, you're like, oh, my ass is wet. What was I thinking sitting on it? Oh man, I didn't pee my pants. It was a very good stump. Stump's wet. Yeah. A mossy stump and fermenting fruit. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not think I have ever in the Ascots tasted 4 craft whiskeys in a row without like, this is a first. That's really good too. It's, oh my gosh, is it a me thing? I need to find something bad in here quick. It's a solid gold medal. I'm going to give it an 88, which is a high gold. It is, for lack of a better description, very smooth and not aggressive. It's not gonna. It's a right way to put it. It's not harmful. It's not going to upset anybody. It's very easygoing and gentle. I'm going to say it. What do you say? Call somebody who has manners. Polite, gentle, polite. Non-confrontational. Okay. The next one's 101.8. I've never tasted 4 craft whiskeys. I was dreading doing these, to be honest, because a lot of them that I've had in the past, but we're 4 for 4 so far. We're meddling 4 for 4, gold to double platinum already. Okay, 101.8. Glencairn, bring it in. craft distilleries stepping up and addressing their faults. You know, it could also be that things are just coming of age. Like, you know, since things are getting older, maybe also I'm being sent better craft samples than I was sent in the past. You never know. You never know. Traveler's getting the high score again. Traveler, that can't be a craft distillery. I'd throw a fit. Are these bourbon and rye only, or any? So the ones I'm tasting right now are just bourbon. These are craft taste competition whiskey craft bourbon. So these are all just craft bourbons. Still waiting for the funny faces. Hey, me too. I'm pleasantly surprised. Cheers, sweet Cindy, 5201. Just came in just in time for wet ass. When you sit on a freaking stomp in the woods. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, brother. Oh, okay. This is just. Oh my God. I wish you could smell this. I wish I could just have you smell it. This one is very interesting. This one is very potent. It's very pointed. It's very floral and very. It's something. It's something. I gotta taste it. Wow. That does not taste like bourbon. That tastes like. Why? That tastes like a single malt. It's okay. It's getting dry now. All right. I can just score it. I don't have to go into detail. But malty and drying, pungent. It's like Sex Panther. 60% of the time. Works every time. So I don't recommend that. I don't like giving stuff that score, but so I give it typically what I do in this situation is we have 60 to 75 is not recommended, no medal. 75 to 79 is recommended, honorable mention, worthy of a special mention, may win best. Okay, so basically, I'm going to give it a 74, which means I don't recommend it. But I'm not going to give it a 60, which means like a couple things. My score might get thrown out if I give it a 60, and also it's hard to recover from. Like, if other judges think it deserves an honorable mention, maybe I'm just wrong. But I don't recommend it. I'm not going to give it an honorable mention. It's a 74. All right. That's going to happen. That's going to happen from time to time. 1019 is up next. Here we go. America. 1019. By the way, that last one was 90 proof as well. This one is 100 proof. 1019 is 100 proof. Smells like Bigfoot's eggplant. Wow. Thrashers here? Would I rather have that over Cam's Van Winkle Rye? 100%. That Van Winkle Rye is god awful, like sticking around in your, like, it's very basement, musty, disgusting. It's not good at all. Thrasher's here? Friggin'.
Thrasher! Don't touch your penis.
That's right. Don't do it. That was after a night of eating. The hell's that hot sauce I was eating? I can't remember. It's good though. Okay, 101.09. Much more approachable. Sweet. Apple peel. That's going to get a low gold from me in 82. That is like a funky butterscotch. And earth, like just soil. Funky butterscotch and soil. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But I think it's for craft bourbon, 100 proof craft bourbon. Hell yeah. Good job. Next up is 10110. I'm going to move 10111 over in front of me so I don't open it. 10110. Okay. One 110 is 45% bourbon, so 90 proof. Oh. All right. I gotta go lower than the other one. It's a 72. 72. Oh man. Just that tastes like a battery. It tastes like a Dollar Tree battery. AAA. Should I put that as a note? Let's do it. AAA Dollar Tree battery. Not recommended. Oh man. Oh wow. That's a lingerer. 101.11 we're skipping for now. 101.13. Here we go. 101.13 is 92.9 proof. To find more Glens after this. Luckily, I've got a drawer full of them. Hells yeah, friggin' prepared. Friggin' preparation H, because I'm prepared for heaven. That's bad. It's a bad joke. This smells like gum, like mint gum. The craft category is fun. It's a fun category. That smells like a pack of gum. What gum? Isn't there like is it double mint? It's very minty. It smells like a Doublemint gum. Is that music too loud still? Now I'm worried after last week's debacle. No, I mean, so I would think this is a rye if there weren't all bourbon. Huh. It's like a paste. There's like a gum paste kind of smell. A minty paste. This one is so lucky it came after that last one. It is mint paste and kind of chalky. It's an honorable mention. Honorable mention, a 78. All right, let's do 14, 15, 16. Glenn. 14. And you have to do them all in one sitting. So I can't take too much time with each one, because if I take too much time with each one, then I'm not going to get through them all. So it might look like I'm spending too little time with each one to give it a fair score, but I have to get through these, so I can't spend forever with them. Otherwise, the scoring gets all out of whack because you forget what you just tasted, and also you run out of energy. Running out of breath, but I got stamina. That's just what you got to sing to yourself when you're tasting a dozen or more craft whiskey samples. You got to sing some Sia. I got stamina. Whoa. What is that? That smells like a sulfur banana. Craft whiskeys might be my new favorite thing in the world, because these are throwing knuckleballs at me. That's a friggin' knuckleball, and I'll never hit it. I'll probably just take the pitch. And I'll swing. I'll swing every time. How's there sulfur on it? The first note I got was like a banana, like a weird banana. And then there's sulfur on it. That's a sulfur banana. The palate is so just like muted of everything. For the nose smelling like that, the palate is so flat. I was expecting it to do something, whether I liked it or not, something. But I'll say crazy sulfur banana nose, muted palate. It's another. I could go gold, like a low gold medal or an honorable mention. I'm gonna go like very low gold, so a score of 80, which means I just barely pushed it into a gold medal number. And then, based on how the other judges see it, my score will either pull it down from a higher medal or bring it up from like an honorable mention. I don't know. We don't know who else judges these. It could be anybody. So, one thing I'm not going to be as a judge for these is nice. I don't ever want to be giving things like giving I would rather give. I don't know if that's the way I want to phrase it. I don't want to give anything. I don't want to give a product less than they deserve, but I don't want to give it more than they deserve. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. And very rarely do I put something in the middle of a category. That's not very rarely, but pretty rarely. It's usually on the end, one way or another. But if I was doing it poorly, I don't think they'd have me back for, my 5th year? Then again, maybe they just are desperate. Probably not. Next one is 101.15. It's 111 proof craft bourbon. I give that a score. The score it was an 80, so the very low gold medal score. 111 proof coming up next, which is 101.15. Where are you at? 101.15. Here we go. Cracking it. Grabbing a Glen. There it goes. At the halfway mark on that bottle, time to increase pour frequency. What's up, Jeff? Mr. Whack. Thrasher says music's fine. My mom says music is fine. Have I tried Mammoth Distillery? Yeah, Mammoth is out of Michigan as well. I've had a lot of not a lot. I've had a handful of Mammoth products. Well, a foolproof barrel select that would make the list. It would make the craft list. Need more Americas when you open them. You know what? We can do that. Sulfur banana sounds awful. It didn't taste like it though. Just smelled like it. All right, we can do some more Americas. Okay, so this one is 111 proof craft bourbon. This smells really, really good. It reminds me a bit of the one I really loved, like the 101.6, which was like a cherry cream. So, what the hell did I write? Anyway, this reminds me of my favorite one a bit. It's beautiful. It's like almost like a pink strawburst. Strawburst? It's not a thing. Starburst? Like a pink starburst? Yeah, really nice. The palate is a bit zippier. Wow. The palate is a bit... Oh. The hairs on my arms keep standing up. Oh boy. The nose, that's a great nose. Great nose. Bitter palate. Keep in mind, it is a craft whiskey. Man, I wanted to love that so much. The nose was so good. It's another super high honorable mention, 79. If it got a gold medal, I would not be upset about it. Since it's craft. I'm hoping you understand that I'm not saying like I have to look at all of these through a craft distillery lens and like hone in on the fact that these are craft whiskeys. They're not like, who the hell knows who's making these? It could be friggin' Sean Paisley just distilling at Ever Northeast Distillery in his garage. And it's like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's not a real chemist. Could be him. Could be anyone. Uh, 101.16 is next. 116 proof. 101. So that got a 79. That palate was weird. (10116) is 116 proof. Little SJ, little friggin' America. Sorry, I didn't America again. Never use chlorohexene gluconate mouthwash your dentist gives you. It ruined my life and taste. Trust me. Which one is that? Like the is that the one that can stain your teeth? Like the antibacterial one? Like the one that I had to do one for a bit before surgery, before my surgeries. Is that, or what is that? Tell me what it is. Sorry for the weird comment. It's common in the dental industry and it can have serious side effects. Really? Boulder cask strength for my next craft pour. Oh, Boulder's so good. So yeah, Rick G says that trash doesn't sound like a medal winner. They're craft bourbons. Like it's not like you know. Yeah, this next one smells very crafty as well. There's that craft note that just is so hard to hide. (10116) 116 proof. Oh man, that I would say that is it's an 81. It's a low gold medal. It's nothing offensive whatsoever. It just that is the word Jason C would use quintessential. That's the quintessential craft bourbon. With a bit more bite because it's higher proof. But if somebody said, Matt, can you give me an idea of what a craft bourbon would taste like? If I gave them 10116, that's it. That is literally it. That is what craft bourbon tastes like. They nailed it. They nailed craft bourbon. That's the tasting note. Okay, 10117. So we have 4 left. 10117 is next. Just freaking flying through these like Doc and Marty and Back to the Future. What's the note? Young bourbon. It's like farmy. I think farm is the best way to describe it. Yeah. It's like a guitar string and farm. And not a bass guitar. The other one. Thresh says, how many tastings for the craft section? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 14, 15, something like that. Just little sips. Just little sips. Little babies. Wow. That smells interesting. What is that? That guy smells like a diaper. That smells like a friggin'. You know when you have like family, new baby, and then they wrap the diaper up nice and tight, and then the tight diaper turns into like, it's so dense, but also perfect size for throwing, and then they chuck it at you. It smells like you just got hit with a diaper. A diaper full of alcohol. The proof on it must be really low too. 46%. Okay, it's a 77. It's honorable mention. The palate has zero redeeming qualities as far as to make up for the nose, but it doesn't taste like it smells. It's just very flat. Flat palate. Pampers nose. $21, $22. We're getting there. We're getting there quick. 21. Here we go. 22. Glass. And the peated glass. All right. We're freaking killing this. All right. 10121 is a 100 proof craft bourbon. What is that? Hello? It smells like a light whiskey. I shit you not. This literally smells like light whiskey. The caramels, the rock candy, like, I like it, but it's also so different. And that might be why I like the way it smells, because it's so different than what the rest of them smelled like. That's pretty light whiskey. Color is pretty light whiskey looking. What is the number on this? 10121. I'm going to make a note for when I get the results of these before I even taste it. You know what? No, I'm going to taste it first. I don't want to be writing stuff that I regret writing. That's good. It doesn't taste like light whiskey. It's 100 proof. That is a platinum bordering on double platinum. I'm going to give it a 94. Light whiskey nose. Sweet. Brown sugar palette. Yeah, it doesn't taste like light whiskey. It might just smell like it because the other ones were so crafty smelling that this just came across so sweet. But sometimes the order you taste things makes a huge difference. And in this case, that may have just been the biggest gift that this whiskey's ever gotten, because I gave it the highest platinum score you can give it without it being a double platinum. So we'll see how the other judges score it, but that was really freaking good. I like that a lot. That's the second highest score I've given anything in this section. Highest score being 1016, which was a 98, which is one of the highest scores I've ever given in Ascot's. Let's see. Second to last, 10122. Taste this, then we'll get to the peated sample. All right, 10122. This final normal sample is 92 proof. Oh, wow. Oh, brother, bother. Oh, boy. Oh, Nelly. Whew. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do it. I'm getting paid to do it. I'm getting paid to do it. Just bring and do it. Okay, someone to make a face. Oh, that tastes way better than it smelled. It has like a wine back end. How does it smell like that and then taste fine? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that smell. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? That is, by smelling it, I thought it was going to be a do not recommend immediately. However, tasting it, the palate brought it up into the honorable mention category. 75 to 79 is honorable mention. That's a 78. Nose, bad. Palate, red wine. Huh. I had zero expectations for that to even remotely come pulling out of the no metal, no nothing. The smell on that is really bad. The palate on it might actually be really good. We're going to average those out and be like, I don't really know what we should do with that. How does the nose and palate differ so much? That's crazy. That is cray-cray. Gary is here. What's up, Gary? Mr. Franchi in the hizzy. Thrashers talk about cookies. We have one left. There's a dog barking very much outside. My wife must be home. Get her. Get her. Get her so we can sue somebody for biting her. But bite her real bad. She deserves it. She doesn't deserve it. It's a joke. For a long time, I searched ADHD fishing to watch these videos, and you'd still pop up, but now it just shows fishing channels. Really? Oh, that's hilarious. Nick Foles, you are a friggin' OG gangster. I love you so much. How long does the Ascot judging go on before it finishes? Great question. Don't want to have a sleep stream. Thrasher, that will never happen again because I love being married. A lot. And if there's another sleep scream stream, then yeah, that would be the end of the marriage. Let's see here. The Ascots tasting. The judges must have their results in by May 1st, which means the results are being the results are being revealed the week of May 17th. So what's today? The 13th? Basically killing it. Basically so far ahead of schedule. Somehow, some way I'll find a way to squeeze out the last one the last day, but killing it. This one is 101.11, which is a 90 proof craft bourbon peated sample. Take a deep breath, give it a swirl job, and I know this is going to be peated, so I will not be surprised by how it smells. Final whiskey of the craft category. Had to do them all in one sitting because of rules, and the rules make sense. That smells kind of nice. That kind of smells. There was a Buzzard's Roost peated barrel something. I don't know if it was a bourbon or a rye that I really, really enjoyed. They didn't smoke the grains. They didn't smoke the grains with peat, but they smoked the barrel with peat, I believe. And I thought that was really good. This kind of reminds me of that because it's not aggressive at all. It just smells like this really gently, lightly, like touched with smoke kind of. It does kind of smell like not American. Doesn't smell like bourbon. if you had me smell this blind and said, for $100 billion, is this bourbon? No final answer. Literally that quick. And I would be so confident. I would be so sure. I would smell it, laugh at the host. Friggin' piece of shit. You think you could pull one over on old Matster? No, you don't even know who I am. Friggin', you're wrong. I'm right. Don't even need a second smell, but I smell it anyway just to tell you no. So confidently. This is not bourbon. Final answer. No lifelines needed. Give me the 100 billion. Turns out, according to this paperwork, this is a peated craft bourbon. It smells like the complete opposite. Oh. It is. Oh, now she's home. That is honorable mention. It's a 79 honorable mention. I'm just going to say not bourbon. That doesn't taste like bourbon. It literally doesn't. And if you, I've got to look at this through the lens of a craft bourbon category. And that tastes like not that. And that is going to be what's on my palate for the remainder of the evening. Tonight we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 samples that were tasted. And scores ranging from 72 to 98. 72 being the lowest score, meaning I do not recommend it and I do not like it. 98 meaning holy ball sacks, good grief, double platinum, 100%. And I can't wait to find out what that is. The one I give the double platinum to, how many double platinums did I give? Just one? Or was there two? 95 to 100 is double platinum. So out of 15 samples, I gave one a double platinum. 90 to 94 is platinum. And I gave 1, 2 a platinum. 1 double platinum, 2 platinum. Gold is 80 to 89. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 golds. 1 double platinum, 2 platinums, 5 golds. Recommend, which means honorable mentions, 75 to 79. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 honorable mentions, and not recommend 1, 2. 2 no recommends. I think that's a pretty fair. That's how it kind of should play out, right? There should not be a lot of double platinums. There should not be a ton of platinums. There should be a lot of golds. There should be a lot of honorable mentions, and then some that you just don't recommend. So I think that played out pretty much fairly. If everything got a platinum or double platinum, that means nothing. That means that you can just submit something and get a platinum. Like, that's not the way that it should work. The way that it should work is only the best shit gets the best awards. And I think that that's what I just did here. 1 double platinum, 2 platinums, a handful of golds. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. And that's that. Crawfish. Raging Cajuns crawfishing, nice. GT Malik high proof, crawfish is really good, nice. Thick shells, fatty heads, nice. Warbringer wants a word with this peated bourbon. Listen, Warbringer peated, what the hell did they, no, they used, shit, what did they do? Oh no, they hickory smoked they hickory smoked the barrels or hickory smoked the grains? Warbringer is very, very unique in a way that I'm pretty sure if I got Warbringer blind, it's a California bourbon. I would think I would know it. I think I'd know it. I think if somebody sent me Warbringer blind, I'd be like, that's Warbringer. Because it smells like barbecue. It smells like barbecue and sawdust. The red sawdust he's planning to throw up. We had one of our single barrels this year, and we're very excited, nervous. Bonding over bourbon. Was it a bourbon or a rye? Just curious. I have, for single barrels, in my list to have 2 single barrel bourbons. They're up to 10 years. And 3 single barrel ryes. So maybe I'll be tasting one. Maybe I'll be scoring one. It's possible. It's possible. A bourbon? Nice. Yeah, mesquite. That was it. It was mesquite. Oh my, I need to talk to Raging Cajun. Are we talking about friggin' crawfish? I need some friggin' crawfish in my life. Some fresh crawfish. Bonding over bourbon is here. Poor decisions says yum. That's it. That's what I wanted to accomplish tonight. There's going to be a couple videos this week. I have the entire Jack Daniel's age stated line to shoot and review, so that's coming up for sure very soon. So those are going to be the next things that I shoot for videos, and which will be this week's videos. There will not be a live stream Friday. Actually, that could change because we have a softball game, and by we I mean my daughter has a softball game on Friday. But the weather is not looking too hot. So, if her softball game is canceled on Friday, I'll live stream. If not, then we're probably going to live stream on Tuesday of next week instead, which is the Junkies only live stream on Tuesdays now, like the first Tuesday of the month. And my daughter doesn't have softball games on Tuesdays. So we might move live streams to Tuesdays. We'll see. This is going to be a play it by ear kind of thing. And I appreciate all of you being very flexible with me because I want to live stream and want to have fun with you. I want to sit down, relax, and enjoy some whiskey and chit chat every single week. But bitches be hitting softballs. And kids also be hitting softballs. It's that time of year where they all be hitting softballs. So they just got their schedule and got to make everything work. Got to make everything work. It's hard to do, but this is going to be a bit of like a feeling out process to see when we can do these live streams in the next month or so. But Matt Madness is coming. I promise. It's coming fast. It's coming hard. And I have a list on my phone of channels that I'm about to send out invitations to. And we're going to get a bracket built. Matt Madness is going to start, and it's going to be a bunch of fun. Unless, of course, it sucks for the first time ever. In which case, blame it on anybody but me. I won't take responsibility. Well, then, thanks for the stream. Talk to your doc about switching to. Yeah, I'm going to, because I need to drop these pounds. I'm paying for semaglutide, and all it's making me do is friggin' get nauseous and sneeze. When I should be 109 pounds by now. 109 pounds. When I get the so after I submit these scores, and then they reveal the winners of everything. After all of that, they send me a spreadsheet of what I tasted and what it belongs to. And this may not be the only live stream where I do this. That may happen again next week. I'll see if I still have samples left to taste. But I want to come back to these and tell you what I tasted and just kind of like reflect on tonight and tell you what I tasted and what the samples actually were. Because that's fun. A little bit of like, what is it? Like closure. A little bit of closure on the stream will happen in May, the end of May. So we have to wait a bit. There's one of these that I really want to know what it is. Bad. Because I want to buy all of it. I want to buy all of it. And I might just buy some of it. All right, I'm out of here, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for not judging me and being flexible. You guys are great, and ladies, and everything in between. You are all so awesome, and I love you so much. I am out of here. Thank you for everything you do for me. From the bottom of my, what I thought was an enlarged heart based off of a previous doctor's diagnosis, but according to part of my $6,000 emergency room bill, which they took a CT scan of everything in here, including my kidneys, searching for stones. They also said heart within normal size range, which makes me feel better. And also makes the enlarged heart joke not as funny, since it's apparently not true. I don't know, I might have to get a third opinion. But until then, I'll have to just hold off on the borderline enlarged heart jokes. But what's not borderline is my love for you. I love you mega time. And I'll see you soon. Good night, everyone. Hugs and kisses. Travis, you the best. Good night.